Welcome back to another YouTube video. Time to talk about Raw and NXT. So, I guess the biggest thing coming out of Raw, Goldberg and Bobby Lashley, it's happening at SummerSlam. Goldberg challenges him again, and then eventually Lashley says yes. So, there you go. And we had Veer and Shanky versus Drew McIntyre. Ended in a DQ because Jinder hit Drew with a chair. So, yeah, McIntyre wins via DQ. Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. Rhea Ripley wins. Nia Jax got busted open at some point. I really don't even know when that happened. But yeah, that match was alright. Mason T Bar beat Mustafa Ali and Mansoor. And why did they win this week? Because Mustafa Ali's in his hometown. And you know, Vince McMahon loves to make people lose in their hometown. Why he has an obsession with that, I do not know. But that's Vince. Doudrop versus Tamina. Who? Doudrop. Doudrop won? I think. Never mind. Tamina won. My bad. Alexa Bliss gets on the Titantron, and I don't even know what she did. She taunted Alexa Bliss, basically. Or, sorry, Eva Marie. Later, they're backstage, Alexa's playground. Alexa gets knocked down, and then Lily gets, like, stepped on, and then, like, rises back up. Hmm. Damian Priest and Ricochet versus John Morrison and Sheamus. Damian Priest and Ricochet win. Before that, we had Damian Priest beat John Morrison in a one-on-one, which Miz TV was the setup for all this. So yeah, Damian Priest gets 2 wins in the time span of 6 minutes, I think. The tag match wasn't that long. Riddle versus Omos. Sorry. Omos? Omos wins, yes. Um, Randy's gonna come back probably next week, maybe. Hopefully. Like, we got to get RK Bro. We're going for those tag titles at some point. Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross. Keith Lee wins. Karrion Kross wins 1 week, loses the next week. He lost on his debut, so that's not good. And then he wins the next week, and then he loses. I don't know what they're doing with Karrion Kross. That's why Adam Cole's leaving after SummerSlam. Heck, I would too. Reggie versus Tozawa. Reggie still 24/7 champion, and then escapes the rest of them. There you go. Nikki Ash versus Charlotte. Nikki wins. Charlotte won last week. Nikki wins this week. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I mean, they're already booked for a triple threat at SummerSlam, so it doesn't really matter what happens. NXT Hit Row versus Legado del Fantasma. Hit Row wins. Sorry. Yeah, Hit Row wins by DQ because Santos attacks him, and then Isaiah Swerve Scott gets in the ring and attacks Legado, which is all going to lead up to the obvious Santos versus Isaiah Swerve Scott for the North American title at TakeOver. We had Ridge Holland squash Ike Jiro, obviously. Because did you think Ridge Holland was going to come back and lose? Of course not. Roderick Strong versus Bobby Fish. Match was good. Video hype package showing the history between Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish. And then Roderick Strong wins. Because of course he does. He's not going to lose. And then Kushida cuts a promo saying, hey, Roddy, if you want the Cruiserweight title, I'll fight you. So there's their match. Don't know if it's happening at TakeOver, though. It should. Cameron Grimes and LA Knight versus Grizzled Young Vets. Grizzled Young Vets win because LA Knight's a heel. And he left Cameron Grimes to fight for himself. The story tells itself. Cameron Grimes and LA Knight take over $36 million championship. Cameron Grimes wins. I just booked it for you. There you go. Dakota Kai explains why she attacked Raquel Gonzalez because she said, in the Dolph Ziggler impressional way, circa Dolph Ziggler, a year ago? It should have been me. It should have been me with the championship. It should have been me getting all the praise. It should have been me. Yep. Dakota Kai basically pulled Dolph Ziggler. She said, it should have been me. And she's mad because it wasn't her. Trey Baxter versus Joe Gacy. Match was good. Trey Baxter wins with a 450 stomp. Never seen that before. It was a good move. Samoa Joe attacks security. We get a video package for Walter and Ilya Dragunov. One of the best matches that weekend. That will be one of the best matches that weekend, if not the best. Joe and Karrion Kross will be pretty great, but we all know Karrion Kross is losing that title, and there's much less interest in that match for me and for anybody watching Raw because you see Karrion Kross trading wins with Keith Lee and losing to Jeff. Dexter Lumis versus Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano wins. And then Indy Hartwell runs down and makes out with Dexter Lumis. So the love story continues, even though storyline-wise it's not supposed to continue because the purpose of the match. But whatever. All right. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys later.